Hey, what's up everybody, I'm TridentZ and welcome back to another Escape from Tarkov video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Kiba key and we're going to be weighing out some of the pros and cons. We're going to be going over a full overview of how to loot this thing, what's behind the key, and just about everything you need to know about Kiba. Now, if you guys already think you know it all, there will be timestamps down below and you can skip through the video depending on which part interests you. In this video, I will be talking about a general overview of where the key is, how to obtain it, what's behind the key itself. I'll also be talking about if the key is worth buying in the first place, and how to survive your raids and what to look out for when looting the key. With that said, I wanted to thank you guys for bearing with me these last couple days of not uploading. I had been sick and I finally felt good enough to get this up today. We have a ton of content planned out on interchange specifically, and of course, I got some hideout profit guides waiting for y'all. So be sure to stay tuned and sub if you still haven't, in preparation for those videos. With that all out the way, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so first let's talk about the actual location of where Kiba is. So Kiba is actually located on interchange and you'll be needing two different keys. I'll be showing those keys off in a little bit to open the doors. For these keys to work, the power will need to be on, and the power is, of course, in the power station of Interchange, which is outside the main mall of Interchange. And if the power is not on, unfortunately, the key will not work, just like the 11SR and, of course, the Ultra Medical key on this map. Kiba itself is located towards the killa spawns in the middle of the map on the first floor. It's right in front of the crack in the floor. Leading up to it is, in front of it will be Brutal, and behind it will be Rasmussen, Avocado, Generic, and Adik. Starting from the straight front of the mall, if you ran down, you just have to go until the next right from the first one, and Kiba would be right there. It's important to know about Kiba that all the windows are bulletproof, so whenever you're in there and the door is closed, no one can actually shoot you inside. The door that is, the front door is actually bulletproof as well. Not the great door because it's got holes in it, but that's kind of obvious, right? Another thing to watch out for Kiba is if you don't kill Killa and he is in the raid and you open the door and you're inside of Kiba, he will actually wait outside the door in front where Brutal is, and he'll wait for you to come outside. This has only happened to me once, because usually if you're there, you're going to kill Killa or die to him before you can get inside. But that one time I had not, and it was a pretty easy kill. All I really did was pre-fire it, and I got to kill him. But yeah, watch out for that if you guys didn't know that already. Alright, so let's take a look at the two different keys you'll be needing, which is the Kiba Arms International outer door key. So this is going to be what opens the outside door. And then the Kiba Inner International Arms Great Door key. So this is the Great that I was talking about with the holes in it. Altogether, this should be around 550 to 600k. It's a lot cheaper right now. So that's actually a good thing. These were going for around 500k earlier today. But as you guys can see, it's 350. So that is a hell of a steal. And here we can see this is 100k, so only 450k all in right now. And if you can find it for that cheap, honestly, I would highly recommend picking it up, and you guys will see throughout the rest of the video, I'll be explaining why I believe this key is definitely a great one. Alright, so here we are at the power. This is located right behind the idea in the back of the map on the far corner. All we're going to do is we're going to head inside, and we're going to turn the power on, which is located right here. In front of this door leading to the computer rooms. And now I'll meet you guys at Kiba. Alright, so here we are at Kiba. As you guys can see, this is the middle of the mall. This is Mantis, and right adjacent to it is Kiba International Arms Weapons Store. So this is the Brutal right here. This is where Killa would perch down if you were there. This is Rasmussen, and then over there's Avocado. This is Generic, and that's Adik right there. All you're going to want to do is with the power on, you're going to open the first door. And then we're going to open this door. This is a little bit of a heavy door. As you guys will see, it's kind of hard to close. And there goes the Kiba alarm. You can actually turn the Kiba alarm off, but for the purposes of this video, I won't be showing that. So inside the Kiba store, we have some weapon attachments all across the place. Right here as well, there's a gun rack on this wall. You can find some guns. All these weapon attachments across here. There's some ammos right here. If we go into right here, there's also more guns on the wall here. More weapon attachments all across the place. You can actually find some guns with pretty decent attachments like thermals and stuff that go for a lot of money, as well as a lot of attachments that can be used for gunsmith, which will go a lot on the flea market. On these mannequins, you can actually sometimes find Gen 4 body armor, which is level 5 armor. And yeah, sometimes on the ground, you could find some bullets, but it doesn't look like this time. And that's Kiba Arms store. I just wanted to remind you guys, like I said before, the entire place is actually bulletproof. Nothing can come in or out as long as this door is closed. But yeah, if you find yourself stuck in Kiba, it can get a little hectic. It is a little bit of a hard fight. You're gonna have to want to try to isolate people if there's more than one, and push the very last guy. Sometimes it can get a little annoying, especially if they're just camping it out for you. Alright, so let's talk about all the different types of stuff you can get. So like I already mentioned, all the loose loot. Let's talk about the specific guns. So there is the AK-102, which does spawn with a Reaper. And this is what I was alluding to when I was talking about the thermal. As for the other guns, there's a variety of different weapons, different types of AKs, MP7s, MP5s, SMGs, M4A1s as well. A lot of different things you can find. It doesn't look like everything is actually here, listed on the Tarkov wiki. It's a little outdated, this website, and I have found more guns than is listed here. But yeah, just about every gun has something useful you can always take off of it. There are some useful attachments you can take off the guns if you find them on the wall. Sometimes you'll get like a bare AK-103 or an AK-74, and yeah, those aren't as useful, but definitely some profit to be made with the guns off the wall. And profit, that's going to be our last thing we talk about today. Overall, I do think you're going to be making your money back at least in the first 3 runs, if not the first one or the second one. I say the first 3 because I had been playing with a duo mate and we shared the loot 50-50. I made my money back after the first 3 runs. He actually made it back on the first run because he found a ton of different night visions, which you can also find in the store. Yeah, we both have the keys. We both have both keys, and he managed to make his money back a lot quicker than I did. But I did manage to make my money back pretty quickly, and then some, because I do play a whole lot of interchange. So this is my final recommendation. If you find yourself playing interchange and you are always walking across there, let's say you're going for killa kills or that's just your usual route, I would definitely recommend picking up the Kiba key. I wouldn't necessarily think that you need this key. There is a whole lot of money to be made on interchange, especially if it does not fit your playstyle and you're not looking for high profile fights and for people to come with the alarm sound. You guys could totally avoid that, but I do suggest this for people who want to make a little bit of extra money who are passing by the area. And yeah, let me know down in the comments if this video helped out. I hope you guys have some happy hunting with Kiba, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.